Okay, this is 6.3, number 5 in Mr. McKeague's book still. Chemistry. How much HCl, which is hydrochloric acid, is in a 60 milliliter bottle that is marked 75% HCl? Okay, so this gives us our story and the facts that we need. And we're going to change this story into math. How much, that's our unknown, hydrochloric acid is in a 60 milliliter bottle that is marked 75%. So if you think about this for a minute, you can, especially after doing the last section, you could think, that's how much, what is 75% of 60? And that makes sense. You're asking the same thing that the story asked. How much or what is 75% of 60? So let's write that out. And for our unknown number, what is always equal 75% of is always times, and then 60 milliliter. That's what the whole bottle has. So we're going to put 60 milliliter. Okay, what is 75% of 60? There's our math problem. And if you reread the story, reread the math problem, verify that you did find what the story's asking. All right, and then we work the problem. We do not need to isolate in. All we have to do is 75.75 times 60. So there we just do our double digit multiplication. 0.75 times 60. 0 times everything is going to be 0. 6 times 5 will be 30. 6 times 7 is going to be, Okay, now since this is a multiplication problem with a decimal, we're going to count how many digits are to the right of the decimal point. We're going to do the same thing to the answer. We're going to move over the same number of digits that were to the right of the decimal point. We're going to move over from the right. So we have 2 digits to the right of the decimal point, 2 digits to the right of the decimal point, and our answer is going to be 45 now. If there were a decimal point in the bottom, we would count those numerals as well. So n is actually going to equal 45, not even watching, n equals 45, and we're talking about milliliters. Review your problem, see if it makes sense, and then move on.